Are you looking for the best bread makers? In this video, we will look at some of the 7 best bread makers on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Tefal PF240E40 Bread Maker. Scoring the highest marks on test, this stylish and compact bread maker delivered impressive white and wholemeal breads. Each loaf had a nice, crunchy crust and golden color, so you can create bakery-quality bread at home. The loaves were also well-risen, fluffy and, most importantly, tasty, with all slices remaining intact. This machine also shone when it came to our gluten-free recipe. The removable lid makes it easy to use, while the included recipe book is full of ideas to inspire a budding baker. Overall, this is a versatile bread maker that delivers consistently delicious bakes. Number 2. Panasonic SD-R2530 Bread Maker. This impressively versatile model is ideal for any budding bakers keen to experiment with different recipes. Interior and exterior temperature sensors ensure a perfect crunch, and the unique kneading blade gives your loaf the ultimate artisan texture. During testing, it performed almost flawlessly. Our white and wholemeal loaves emerged well-risen, light and airy, with crusty sides and a slightly softer top. The rapid bake setting made delicious bread in just shy of 2 hours. Number 3. Panasonic SD-YR2540 Bread Maker. This beast of a bread maker boasts 32 programs for making a range of breads, cakes, doughs, and jams. It's got the same high-tech dual sensors and smartly designed kneading blade as the Panasonic model above, which means you can enjoy a professional standard loaf every time. But the manual settings encourage a little more creativity. Our white and wholemeal loaves were well-risen, fluffy, and flavorsome, and the rapid bake setting made a feathery light loaf in under 2 hours. Our gluten-free loaf was also tasty, if a little cakey, and the separate yeast and nut/fruit dispensers came in handy. Number 4. Morphy Richards 48281 Bread Maker. This is a substantial unit that would work best in a larger kitchen. It has an easy-to-read display and is also simple to clean, so you can enjoy fresh bread without any hassle. Our wholemeal and white bread recipes produced bread that was well-risen, fluffy, and delicious. If you're gluten-free, you may want to avoid the included recipe. It fared better with our own version. The jam function left the strawberries intact but soft, and there was a distinct flavor. However, there was some undissolved sugar left in the base. Number 5. Panasonic SD-B2510 Bread Maker. This one's a touch less fancy than some of its Panasonic siblings, making it perhaps better suited to beginners, but it still features 21 settings. It was really quiet when mixing and kneading, which the families of early morning bakers will appreciate, and we loved the fresh flavor and fluffy texture of both our white and wholemeal loaves. The main downside is the lack of fruit and nut dispenser. There's also no viewing window for spying on our bakes. Still, our breads all tasted fantastic, and our strawberry conserve was very tasty too. Number 6. Russell Hobbs Bread Maker. This bread maker kneaded dough easily, and both our white and wholemeal loaves came out near perfect with a good color and light texture. Our gluten-free bread baked well, too. You'll want to avoid making jam, however. Some bread makers excel at this, but after 2 attempts to whip up some strawberry jam, our testers decided this model missed the mark. Our jam was runny and more like syrup. Jam isn't a bread maker's main purpose though, and this mean loaf machine was easy to use. Has a handy timer and an extra ingredient beep. It also comes with a guide full of great recipes and tips for inspiration, and there's a 1-hour automatic keep warm function, so it will taste oven fresh whenever you're ready for it. Number 7. Sage the Custom Loaf Bread Maker. Coming with a large recipe book filled to the brim with tips, this bread maker is ideal for bakers keen on experimenting. The Modify button allows you to fully customize any of the programs, and the weights can be displayed in pounds or kilos. It also comes with an automatic fruit and nut dispenser and a collapsible paddle. Our white and wholemeal loaves were light and fluffy with nice crisp crusts, and they had a rustic homemade appearance. However, the 1.25 kilograms rapid loaf took 2 hours and 20 minutes, not so rapid. But it did have a lovely soft texture. Overnight bakers will love the 13-hour delay timer, allowing you to wake up to the smell of fresh bread.